Chapter 6. Echoes of the Dead. No one wanted to enter the cavern after the loques vanished. For several minutes no one even moved. The rainforest had resumed its ordinary violence around them. Insects screaming from the leaves, unseen birds calling through the canopy, water clicking over stones in the black stream behind them. Everything sounded natural again. That made it worse. Normal sound felt like a lie told too loudly. Ethan stood before the translucent fissure in the impossible tree, staring at the blue membrane pulsing beneath the bark. The opening waited with us what the dead cannot carry. No one had touched the words. No one had written them, yet they looked fresh. Jake broke the silence first. "I vote we leave." Nobody answered. "I'm serious," he said. "We saw people who weren't people. A notebook wrote itself. Catfish ate dinner with philosophical ghosts, and that tree has a cave mouth. I'm comfortable calling this a failed field trip." Molly's voice was thin. "For once, Jake has made a strong academic argument." Catfish sat on a root with both hands locked behind his head, breathing slowly through his nose. Ethan crouched beside him. "You okay?" Catfish laughed once without humour. "No. At least that's honest." "I spent 2 months here," Catfish said. 2 months. I documented stories, faces, names, family lines. I thought I was learning their history." He looked up at the trees. "Now I don't know if I learned anything, or if something learned me." Karen closed the notebook. "That may be closer to the truth than we want." The blue membrane brightened slightly. A soft current of cooler air drifted from the fissure, carrying the scent of wet stone, lavender, and something faintly organic beneath both. Not decay, not rot. Breath. Merrill stood near Karen, his eyes still red from what he had seen among the loques. Kylie, Kelly, or something wearing grief in a shape he could recognize. "We're not going in there," he said. Karen turned to him. Her expression softened, but only for a moment. "We may already be in it." No one liked that. No one contradicted her either. Janet stepped closer to the opening, holding one hand above the membrane without touching it. "It's not heat." "What?" Molly asked. "The pulse. It feels electrical, but not exactly." Janet swallowed. "It feels like standing near a crowd." Ethan understood immediately. Not sound. Presence. Thousands of presences, pressed somewhere behind the blue glow. Karen looked at him. "You feel it too?" He nodded. "I don't know what it is." "Yes, you do," she said quietly. "You just don't have a word for it yet." The membrane rippled. Across its surface, shapes flickered, not images, impressions. A running animal, a hand reaching through water, a woman laughing, a child screaming, a fly trapped against glass. Then nothing. Jake stepped backward. "No. Nope. Absolutely no." Catfish rose slowly. "They used to tell a story." Karen looked at him. "The loques?" "I thought it was a creation myth." He rubbed his face. "I wrote it down 5 different ways because every version contradicted the last." "What did it say?" Catfish stared at the opening. "The death is not an ending here. It is a return." The air changed after he said it. Not dramatically, but enough. The insects quieted in a widening ring around them. Catfish continued. "They said the body goes to soil, but the inside light goes below. Not heaven, not hell. Below. Into the remembering dark." Janet whispered. "Inside light." "That's the closest translation I could make." Karen opened the notebook again and flipped through pages of altered writing until she found one of Catfish's earlier sketches tucked between sheets. A symbol had been drawn there in charcoal. 3 circles overlapping. 2 nearly identical, one unlike the others. Beneath them, Catfish had written, 2 same, 1 strange, new breath.
Can you feel
Ethan read the words twice. What does that mean? Catfish shook his head. I thought it referred to families.
it's coming
Marriage
closer.
patterns, maybe. Tribal lineage. I don't know. Karen stared at the symbol. Molly looked at her. You know what? Karen's eyes moved across the 3 circles. That's not lineage. The blue light inside the tree deepened. Karen looked suddenly afraid of her own thought. That's composition. Nobody spoke. The word seemed too clinical for the horror beneath it. Composition. As though a person could be assembled. As though a soul might not be singular, but mixed. Janet took the paper from Karen and studied it. 2 same, 1 strange. Jake folded his arms tightly. Are we pretending that means something less awful than it obviously does? Molly ignored him. Catfish. Did they ever mention animals? Catfish's mouth tightened. Yes. The answer came too fast. Karen noticed. What did they say? He looked down.